Nice to meet you.
Hej! Tak.
Do you know Paul Sullivan? Paul Sullivan? He is traveling to countries and write about the countries and the music in the places. That's the main theme, the music. And when you can see Björk is here on the side, but I think it's not a good picture. She's like she has a broken neck, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing what they can do in post-production.
Jeg synes ikke, det er godt nok.
She doesn't look healthy there.
Det er et underligt billede, ikke?
Det er mye sejt afsluttament.
Det er som hun har et hold i nakken. And he came to me and he had a talk with me. You look. Starts here and it ends here. That's in English.
All you need is a fantasy.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that? If you see that those words there, what can you tell us about that?
All you need is a fantasy. Oh, he was asking me, I think, what where I have my ideas for all that music, and I must have told him, all you need is fantasy. She was asking me how I think the world would be without music. And I said, if there wasn't any music, we wouldn't miss it, because we wouldn't know what music were. But of course in the nature, the nature is full of music. The birds and other animals, bees and the flies and the wind and the sea and full of music. And somebody would go and copy the sounds in the music in the nature.
But the sounds inspire you a lot, don't they? The nature sounds, and you sometimes reproduce them in your kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. I use lots of things from nature.
And you sometimes whistle like the wind, and make like a horse.
And the waves in the sea, and especially when I have music which is about the sea, about boats and.
And then you go to your kitchen sink and make the sea sounds with some water and bowls.
Yeah. What we put in last time here.
Yeah.
You remember?
Yeah, we are making a film about Sigríður.
Is it good?
And it's going slowly. It's going slowly. But
could you use the things we made with the water sounds?
We just got the films from the processing. We have to process them in America or somewhere, and we haven't seen them yet. So we're really excited.
But you have them.
And we have them. So next week we're gonna start to edit the trailer. And you've been making music for a really long time, but it's only recently that you have started to kind of release music. What is only like a few years or so, isn't it? So but as a child you were always playing a bit of piano and pump organ and
I had a harmonica some years, and I had somebody gave me a ocarina, a lead flute. A lead flute?
Yeah, a clay flute.
A fat one with very few holes. I could play it, but I lost it, and then bang, in many pieces.
Aww.
It was from the lead. Clay. It was a clay flute. And I lost it on the floor. And Went to many
Was
places.
that your first instrument?
No. I think the first instrument must be a mundharpe.
Yeah, harmonica.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have had many of them through the years.
Yeah.
And I have 2 now. But they're not. I bought them in a shop where play things for children, because the real good ones they're very expensive.
So you use a lot of toy instruments instead?
I want more to have many instruments, perhaps not very expensive, that only perhaps one very.
So you have a lot of little instruments instead of
it's
one
only,
big.
It's only to put some difference from the other. Let's use sometimes, so it's good enough.
To give it color.
Also my xylophone is a plaything for children.
But you never do concerts. You mostly like you're playing on your own at home, and do you play every day the keyboard?
Not exactly every day, not exactly, but sometimes in the night. I like playing in the night. Then in the daytime the phone is ringing in the door, and the
No peace.
noise here in the garden in front of my window, and noise from.
But you sometimes play with your headphones.
Always.
Always.
I don't play so other people can hear it until I have put it in a cassette, and I know it is good enough to other people to hear.
Yeah, you're pretty shy about these things. You don't
Yes,
know.
very,
Yeah.
very. I'm very afraid to make errors when people hear. Therefore I make errors, because I'm afraid.
Yeah, you want it to be just perfect.
Yes.
Before you play it for
Yes.
other people.
I've seen a lot of your CDs at 12 Tone Hour. I'm just wondering how many songs perhaps you record and release a year, for instance, at the moment.
I have more than 700 melodies. I just now, with my last CD, went over 704 or 5 melodies. But that's over many years. When I started in 2000, it was year 2000 I started to put in CDs. I had 240 tunes I could start to use. And after that I have made more.
What took you so long to get round to putting those 240 out? Why did you not release anything until 2000? Was it through shyness, or you thinking that...
I never thought about selling my music, no. Of course I have made many tunes that is gone, because I didn't have things to put them.
You didn't have a recording machine.
And you'll forget them. And I've forgotten many of them. I didn't start to make melodies as a child, but as a teenager I started. And my brother also, and sometimes we made things together, text and music. And I asked him not long ago if he had some of those things. No, not the text and not the music, nothing. And I don't have it. He was very good to make texts.